discuss an operation in Rafah. Again, I think this is a matter of we're seeing two allies trying to get on the same page about how to accomplish the same objective. Things look different from Washington, D.C. than they're going to look from Jerusalem. And I think we're seeing the process of getting on the same page between these two allies.
You know, that process of getting on the same page, whether or not it even kind of needs to happen, is that kind of evident in this announcement that possibly Israel will send some type of high-ranking delegation of senior officials to Washington to talk about this kind of looming Rafah operation here, to which Biden has made it clear he thinks and sees that it would be a mistake. You know, I'm reminded too, since October 7th, aside from the Benny Gantz visit 2 weeks ago to Washington, there hasn't really been a high-ranking delegation, obviously Netanyahu hasn't been, of Israeli officials traveling to Washington during the war to talk about it in person, has there?
Not to my knowledge, with the exceptions of actually the core cabinet member Benny Gantz. I don't know what the explanation is for that, other than perhaps these Israeli officials are busy with dealing with the war, and perhaps there isn't time for taking the time away from that for a trip to Washington, D.C. I do think the Biden administration needs to trust Israel a little bit more. This is a credible ally. It's an ally of 75 years of the United States. There should be a little bit more trust, given that the Israelis are going to do the job and do it properly. But I think, given that U.S. law coming into effect and supplying the Israelis with weapons, that we are blocking a Security Council resolution that would bring this war to a premature ceasefire. There is a need for verification from the American side.
And you kind of read some of these reports. I read one in the Wall Street Journal from early March, essentially saying that, Sinwar right now is delusional about the capabilities Hamas, both politically and militarily, can sustain. How degraded really are they? And is that well known both in Israel and in Gaza?
Whatever Sinwar's considerations are, we need to look at the fact that as degraded as Hamas is today, it is degraded. It is not, the job is not finished. You cannot leave, as I mentioned earlier, a nucleus from which Hamas can rebuild. This is perhaps what the Israelis are engaged in Gaza, perhaps the most complex and complicated urban warfare campaign in history. I don't think we've dealt with a situation where you have had a militant organization and its have 18 years entire territory into essentially a large military base where everything has become a weapons depot or launching pad or attacking position. This is going to take time.